One thing I love about some of these videos is the MAGA people that are making these apology videos for voting for this administration. This one is funny. It's quick. She's like, I just won't say I'm sorry. I have to vote for him.
I need to say I'm sorry. I voted for him.
I'm real sorry. I didn't know. I thought he was going to make things better for us.
I thought he was going to help folks like me. I really did.
Now I'm time to go home. I came back with my groceries. I gave put my lights on. First of all, the groceries you shouldn't worry about. Anyway, I just can't believe it now.
They cut off my heat and help last week. I don't know how I'm supposed to buy groceries next month or keep the lights on.
Now, what about my diabetes? My diabetes, man, is acting up. Can't feel my foot, can't feel my feet, and I didn't even devour the do.
Now my SNAP's gone, my Medicaid's gone.
Get out of here. This is what you voted for. You voted because you thought black people were going to get f***ed, didn't you? Black folks, especially black Americans, have been living with nothing for the longest time. So surviving is very, very easy. Very easy. You understand? That's why black folks are playing it smart. We're moving as a unit. You know, other than some of the sellout, but other than that, black people are moving in a way where we're not even being bothered. Oh my God. Oh my God, the country's in shambles. Oh, they're being unfair. Black folks are like, yo, man, I'm going to Costco. What you about to do? So, hey, man, it is what it is. You voted for your own demise, and that's just the way it goes.
I mean, we all knew this, right? We all knew that Israel was waiting to find a president who was dumb enough to go along with what they wanted. And they found one. They found one with sexual predilections that they could manipulate. Yeah. They found one in this administration, all up and through, even the supporters with those same sexual predilections. And imagine the amount of arrogance you have to have in whatever religion you practice or spirituality you practice, where you, as a mere follower, can force the hand of the entity you believe in to do what you want to. You can force that entity to come to earth by waging a holy war. Are you kidding me? God is so great. God is so powerful, but you can force God and Jesus to come back by waging a holy war. Fucking imagine that. Oh my. I mean, we all knew this, right? We all knew that Israel was waiting to find a president who was dumb enough to go along.
Girl, what's going on?
Huh? I said, when did you first start getting into makeup? When you was in the military?
Well, I would never know. You think I serve this trash, raggedy ass, third world, hungry, greedy, fat, rat infested, dingy, dirty, ran by a motherfucking clown, old racist ass, systemically incorrect ass, stupid ass fucking country? I would never. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
It's okay. I can't say the same. I signed on the dotted line.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you for your service. Huh?
I said, when did you first start getting into makeup? When you was in the military?
Well, I would never know. You think I serve this trash, raggedy ass, third world, hungry, greedy, fat, rat infested, dingy, dirty, ran by a motherfucking clown, old racist ass, systemically incorrect ass, stupid ass fucking country? I would never. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
It's okay. I can't say the same. I signed on the dotted line.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you for your service.
This man would be like the equivalent of the Secretary of Defense for Iran. I can't remember the official title. I got too much shit in my head. But I love that they are calling them the Epstein gang. And when they refer to this war, they call it the Epstein war, because call a thing a thing. Because that's what the fuck it. I mean, it's so many more things. It's power, it's distraction, it's control, it's hubris. And for you yeehaw motherfuckers who come over here talking about some, whose side are you on? I'm black. Take a goddamn guess. But it's so crazy to me that a lot of leaders in this country feel like that simply because their skin has a deficiency, that automatically makes them morally superior and intellectually superior. And it will 100% be their downfall.
Yo, I don't know if it's just me, bro, but if you look at white people in this country right now and just observe them, the look of hopelessness and despair is so apparent on their face, dog. And no matter what they try to do, how much they try to cap, they know some shit is wrong, dog. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason they going along with this shit is because all they known is conform to whiteness, dog. And they know deep down that no matter how much they keep conforming, it's not gonna save them this time, bro. And yo, I'm telling you, dog, like a majority of these white people here in America, they may not make it to midterms, bro. If you catch my drift, like a majority of these people look like they be mad that they woke up today. You know what I'm saying? They just be mad that they got to spend another day on Earth, dog. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers do not have the muscle of resilience built up. They ain't got no heart. They weak in the knees, bro. We only a year and a couple months in, bro, and they ready to give up. I can tell you that shit. There's a couple of them that's hooting and hollering and all that type of shit. That shit gonna wear off soon. By the time we do get to the midterms, bro, if that shit don't go as people want it, bro, these white folks is just gonna cut the cord, dog. It's not funny, but it's like, bro, I can tell, like, these motherfuckers is not built for this shit, bro. And the good thing about being black is no matter how many times we get the short end of the stick, dog, we still got our own people to fall back on. And the thing is, white people don't have no real community. You really got to think, like, outside of us going to work, bro, we be in our own world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers gotta go home to MAGA supporters. Like, they can sit there and say they hate Trump, but they dad, they granddad, they aunt, they uncle, they cousin, and all that type of shit, they probably gotta hear that type of shit 24/7. Had these type of conversations and all that shit. Like, bro, they don't get a break from that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is hop off the internet, you know what I'm saying? Stay within our own parameters and we good. We ain't gotta hear none of that bullshit. You know, you might have one crazy here and one coon there, but they rarely be in our collective proximity as black people. They usually want to hang around these OFAs. So it's rarely that you hear this tomfoolery within our community, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will say dumb shit, but you ain't gotta hear this type of bullshit that they probably gotta deal with 24/7. And like, I don't feel bad for you at all, bro. Welcome to America.
He's gone. He's gone. He is absolutely gone. Coffee shop videos, 6-finger videos. Son doesn't know how to tweet anymore after tweeting at least 15 times a day. His alleged ops is non-stop talking. They will not stop putting out messages on top of messages. And you want us to believe that he is somewhere chilling. Yeah, he's somewhere chilling, all right. A freezer. Look me in my eyes when I tell you this. That man is out of here. He is no longer with us. They have been scrambling for the past few days trying to figure out what they can do to get us to believe he's still here, which only works inversely because it's actually confirming he's not here no more. Imagine spending 40 years trying to get something done, and then you get it done only to pack yourself up. Smoking that BB pack. Yes, sir. Grown man, by the way. Don't believe me? Watch this. That coffee shop video is dated 2024.
The difference between animals and humans is that animals would not let the dumbest member of the herd become the fucking leader.
White people, are you not embarrassed? Like, is the right-wing grift paying you this much that you just come on and lie like this?
A lot of the black community needs to be addressed. Right. I'm tired of black people pretending like they are the ones that didn't start slavery because they were, and I'm tired of them pretending that white people didn't die to end slavery because we were. I'm also tired of pretending that there are still slaves today and all of the slave owners are, you guessed it, people of color. I'm also tired of pretending that there weren't white slaves as well. And I think that a lot of people in the black community avoid these truths because they want to try and move up in this country without having to do the hard work.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old.
If you think I care what a pale mayonnaise breath demon who looks like a thumb with a face that's easy to draw thinks about black people, you must be out of your fucking mind. The right-wing grift is so annoyingly lazy and intellectually lazy that you have to come on and make up all these lies about multiculturalism ruining the country and about black people starting slavery and that white people were slaves and that there are slaves everywhere else in the world that are people of color. It doesn't even make sense for me to debunk anything you said because I won't even waste my intelligence doing so. But to come online to talk to people who have the IQ of a patch of grass and to believe you that we started slavery when that just doesn't exist, and that white people were also enslaved. Yeah, in ancient times by the Romans, okay, there were no white slaves in America. And 3, that we need to be addressed. We do not need to fucking be addressed by you. You need to address the fact that you look like you have an ancestor that isn't white, because you don't look waspy. I can guarantee you a real white American will look at you and be like, where does your family come from? And then to bring up slavery that's happening around the world as if you're not addressing black people in America proves my point. It's infuriating that you guys are so fucking stupid, and it's infuriating that your comment section is agreeing with you. But you know what? You know what? Like I said, I'm not gonna waste my energy on someone who looks like they're their own cousin. You look like your family has been procreating with itself to maintain whatever little whiteness you do have, and it's not working, babe. It's not working. The absolute gall of you need to be focusing on washing your legs and minding your fucking business.
That's exactly what it is. I think a lot of you are so accustomed to racism. You guys are so used to it that anytime somebody tries to get rid of it, it makes y'all uncomfortable because you're unfamiliar to not dealing with racism. And I'm not even trying to be funny. That's just really my observation. I think you guys have gotten accustomed to racism. I think you guys are used to it.
That lady got on this app, says she went to Ireland, went to a pub. Do they call them pubs there? Bars or something? I don't know. Anyway, they knew she would identify her as a white American and asked who she voted for, and she got pressed, stressed, and started crying. Well, I don't know if she cried there, but she's crying on the apps. But of course she is, right? And she said, oh, why should we have to talk about politics? I'm just here for a good time. I'm Irish and all this kind of stuff. The Irish people was like, look, we had a good time with them black people that carry gold butter, but people like you unleashed Donald Trump on the world. Ain't no safe haven here. So that is a good lesson. It's a good lesson for white people in this country and anybody else that voted for Donald Trump, right? Black, Latino, Asian, Indian, indigenous. If y'all voted for Donald Trump, you should not be comfortable in any other country. You shouldn't be, because you have unleashed that disease on the world right now, and many nations are suffering because of it. So your little fly-by-night vacations and things, you think you could just enjoy the cultures and the people, other places, and they hate that guy and you put him in office, you deserve to be uncomfortable. I love that for you. I do. I love that for you. And I wish more of it happened in this country. And you know what? Look, I have it on my page. I did a rant about white people in America being the most hated white people of all white people in the world right now. Like, you're the most hated. It doesn't matter if you're MAGA or Democrat. It doesn't matter. The rest of the world, if you ranked white people like you rank tennis players, white Americans, out of all the white people that come from that European, what they call a continent, it ain't even a continent, you guys are ranked dead last because you have allowed this man to disrupt so many lives in countries around the world. So that lady felt bad, and you know what? That made me smile. Good. You guys should not be welcome outside these borders because of what you've done to the rest of the world. But you know what? Here's something I know. When I traveled overseas, when I said I was from the United States, people get a little side-eye. I could usually get through it because I'm friendly. But when I said I was from California, hey, everybody smile. Everybody instantly lights up when you say, where you from? I'm from California. Hey, everybody happy. So maybe that lady should have said she was from California. But even then, they can still ask you, who'd you vote for? Because when we show up in other countries, they ain't asking us who we voted for. They know. So I'm glad her trip was ruined and that she's miserable. And I hope for many more people like her to have their trips ruined and for them to be miserable upon returning to this country because they get to see how other people think of her because of what they've done to this country and the rest of the world.
And you better keep fucking going.